I'll show you the exact steps that I take to make $1,000 every single day, and it's easier than you think. So as you might be aware, having watched the videos in the past, that I am a successful day trader and investor, and in this video I want to be breaking down exactly step by step the process that I use in order to extract consistent profits from these markets. So many misconceptions about trading. You need this indicator, you need that indicator, you need this strategy, and it's overwhelming for beginners. I get it. That's why I want to break down a very simple strategy that I use that banks me consistent profits with a very high percentage win rate. Alright, so let's now break down exactly how I go about trading for the day ahead, or the New York session, shall I say. I always trade the New York session because that's the most liquid session during the day, in my opinion. So I trade New York, it suits me. You can trade whatever time frame you want. You can trade London or Asia, depending on where you are in the world. But for me, New York is perfect, okay? Because most of the price action throughout the day has happened, and now New York is opening, so we are prepared, okay? So that's the first thing, guys. We must have a pre-market game plan. Without a pre-market game plan, just do not take a trade, okay? Don't just wake up and place a trade and expect profits, because that's not how it works. We want to keep it simple as possible, that's for sure, but we must have a pre-market game plan, and I'm going to show you exactly how. Now have a look at this, okay? So this is where New York opens. The first thing I like to do is I like to know where the low of the day is and the high of the day. Okay, so the low of the day on the 1st of July, yesterday, was this low here, was formed during the Asia session. The next high of the day also formed during New York session, the Asia session. So we now have our defined areas of liquidity. Okay, so we have our low of the day and the high of the day, both were set during the Asia session, so we know where exactly the liquidity is. That's the first step, is to identify where is the liquidity in the market, because time and time again, New York loves searching for liquidity. Okay, so that's what we define first. Next step in the process I like to do is identify areas of supply and demand. Okay, so first of all, I look at this. We have two touches at the bottom here, and that for me is an area of clear demand. Okay, that is a demand zone and liquidity. New York is opening right on demand zone, right next to that liquidity. So the likelihood of New York coming and taking that liquidity is quite high. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm paying attention to, is for New York to take that liquidity and then reverse the price. Okay, so that's my demand zone. The supply zone for the day is this area at the top. Okay, so that's step number 2, is demand and supply zones. Those are the next steps in the process. As you can see, I like to keep my chart completely clean. Okay, so what I'm looking for is a sweep of this liquidity and then a reversal and a move back in to this range that we're trading. Okay, so let's move it on and see what happens. Okay, boom. So I want to drop this down to a 2-minute time frame. Okay, and drop that down to a 2-minute time frame, and we want to take it back a step. Okay, I want to show you. So the liquidity, we got the candle, as you can see, huge volume, but the market started bringing the price back up. Okay, so I want to play this on. Okay, next candle was a green candle. Okay, so for me, that was a clear signal that the market took that liquidity and now it's ready to move higher. Okay, so I placed my buy here. Okay, and step number 3 is, where am I going to take profits on the trade? So the way I like to do this, and everybody's different, is I like to pull a fixed range volume profile, is called the tool on TradingView. Is we measure the range that we're in, okay, and then I like to take my entry and my profits. My profits I like to take at the point of control. This big red line is where majority of the volume has occurred in this range. So for me, this is a clear area of resistance on the chart. Okay, you have a lot of volume. So for me, that is a clear area to take profits. Okay, so let's move this on. Okay, the market is moving towards that point of control. There we go. Okay, so it hits that point of control. I would have had my limit order placed here to get out the trade. $449 banked on this trade. Those guys in the group also banking with us. So if you want trades like this, very, very simple. We keep it really simple for everyone to understand quite clearly and succinctly. Okay, link is in the description. Go ahead and join the group. It's absolutely free. Okay, we don't ask you to go and sign and deposit $100 into an exchange. We are a completely free group, giving you trades like this, providing you with fantastic educational content. Okay, so we got out of the trade here. Great start to the day. 449 USD banked. Okay, so let's move this on a little bit and see what happens next. Take this off. We'll move this on a little bit quicker. As you can see, a lot of resistance at that point of control. We do get above the point of control, but I've taken my profits. I got out at the point of control. That was enough for me. The market did move higher. We have our supply zone. We're reaching towards that supply zone during New York session. We're getting there. Okay, as you can see, the liquidity is at 63,790. We're into that supply zone. Boom. Okay. Let's just move it back a little bit and see when we take liquidity. All right. Have moved this on. All right. Same thing. It's just an absolute repeat of what happened at the low, into a supply zone, into liquidity, and we start seeing the rejection. That's when we enter our sell order. And this was towards the end of the day. So this time I expected a bigger return on this trade. I wanted it to take it back towards the point of control of the range. Okay, so let's see what happened with this one. All right. Market's coming down. Okay, market's coming down. There we go. All right. Here's the point of control, and we are out the trade. So around $1,800 on this trade, a bigger trade than this one at the bottom. So around over 2K banked on the 1st of July. So great start to the month, great start to the week. Sometimes we take 1, 2, 3, 4 trades, but for yesterday, this was enough. 2 great trades. People are banking as well with us in the group. As you can see, this is a very, very simple concept for everyone to understand. We like to keep it completely simple. Okay, if you follow those steps, you will start winning a lot more trades. So guys, I really hope that you can see trading doesn't have to be complicated. There's too many traders on the internet overcomplicating things. I see beginners with crazy amount of indicators, crazy amount of lines on their charts. You don't need any of it. Keep it very, very simple. Those are the most effective trading strategies when you keep it simple, because all you need is supply, demand, and price action combined with volume. As long as you can master those 4 things, you are going to be a very successful trader. Take your time, start small. Don't look at experienced traders making thousands of dollars every single day. You need to know where you are in your trading journey. So if you are a beginner, if you're just starting, start very small, very small capital, maybe $500, $1,000 into your account. However, once you start seeing success, you can then start scaling up, and that's when you're going to get tested with your psychology and emotions and things like that. Okay, but we are here to help. Our group is completely transparent. I break these trades down in full details on my group. I will give you levels in advance, the levels that I'm looking at, so you can have those same levels on your charts. You can start executing those trades that I'm taking completely free. You don't need to go and sign up and deposit X amount of money into a broker. You choose whatever platform you're comfortable trading. If you don't want to do that and you enjoy trading tips from this video, I would really appreciate if you could hit that subscribe button, hit the like, leave a comment. For more future videos, stay tuned. Peace out.